Hi, and welcome to howtorunahomedaycare.com. Today I have a listening game for you. This might be a great game for circle time or one when you want to bring the kids together and focus them and decrease the energy level. It's a nice little game and it's great for kids, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds. That age range seems to really enjoy it, and it's nice with a small group. So what you do is you sit the kids down in a circle, and I like to give each one of the children an instrument. So just like a simple shaker, you don't really need musical instruments. You could also use like rice and little shakers, but you could make your own, or you could have use the instruments if you do have a music box. So each child gets an instrument, and then you need a blindfold as well. And so you choose one child to come into the middle of the circle and you blindfold them. And then what you do is, so the child who's blindfolded gets to use their ears to listen to the instrument, and then they name what friend is making the sound. So as the caregiver, you point to one of the kids, and then that child who you're pointing to shakes their shaker, and then the child who's blindfolded looks around and says, "It's Kennedy," or it's whoever, and if they get it right, then they take off their blindfold and they switch places, and if they get it wrong, then it's okay. They can point to somebody else, and they will do theirs over here, and then they'll guess again, and so they just keep guessing until they get it right, and then they switch spots. So it's very simple, and if the children are really young, like if I have all 3-year-olds, then I find it's too tempting for the 3-year-olds to sit there quietly with their shaker and not all shake. So what you could do is you could just have one, or you could either have them put their instrument on the ground and their hands up here, and then they have to pick up their shaker and shake it, then put it back down. Or if that's still too tempting for the younger ones, you could only have one instrument. And so what you do as the caregiver is you can walk around the outside of the circle and you can hand that one instrument to the child. They shake it and then they give it back to you. And then the child in the middle turns to the sound and then tries to guess where the sound is coming from, because before they close their eyes, they know where all their friends are in the circle. So that's your game idea for today. Thanks for joining me at howtorunahomedaycare.com.